Happy late podcast, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll just get that out of the way. We're late. It's because I had a sore throat. And I was not feeling good. I'm doing my best now to try and be as entertaining as possible. Because yesterday I was boring. I was just dead all day. I was gross. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. But we have a cool podcast this week. We're going to be, for some reason, our Coloring Pages podcast did really good on Spotify. I shouldn't say like really good as in it got like hundreds of views. I mean like it got more than normal. So that's what I mean by it did good. So this week we are decorating our pumpkins that we got at a pumpkin patch near us.
On Monday? Yeah.
Was it Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Monday. And that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of cool stuff there.
They had so much cute animals. They had like little
They did
goats.
have really cool animals.
And they had Pony.
Mm-hmm.
Pony was so cute.
They did have a pony, so yeah, Joslyn wanted to go to a pumpkin patch, take cute couple pictures. I thought I looked kind of cute in my flannel. You looked really cute in your jacket. But, yeah, so we got some pumpkins. I think I got 2 mini orange ones. I'm not sure.
We got them a while ago. We put them all in the same bag. We kind of forgot which ones were whose.
And you have like a cool reddish yellow tie-dye one that I'm kind of jealous of. And you have a mini white one, and then we both have white pumpkins.
They're like,
I don't really know.
They're like medium to small size.
They're like medium small. Because we don't have a lot of room in our dorm, so like... If we got a whole pumpkin, I don't even know where I could fit that.
No, I don't know.
So...
We figured we'd color them instead of carving them. Maybe we'll carve them like more towards Halloween, but like right now we're like in a college dorm.
It would smell like
I don't know if they would let us, but
it would be nasty.
So we're just gonna color on them.
Yeah.
Draw some cool stuff maybe.
And we'll entertain you guys.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Do you want the black marker?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up some
You're gonna
stuff.
look up some ideas. Okay, yeah. I feel you. See, I don't know if I should just go with like with a classic sort of pumpkin vibe or like make it really unique, like I would try to as a kid. Yeah, but when we went to the pumpkin patch, it was a nice vibe. Everyone there was friendly. I've never been to a pumpkin patch before.
Which I thought was crazy, because we used to always go to them with my family and stuff.
I've never been to one.
Like, both sides of my family, and you never, I felt happy.
If I have been to one, there's no chance I remember. It must have been when I was like 2 or less, because I don't remember. But this was definitely the first time that I have any memory of, so.
That's good.
Yeah. So she's looking at pumpkin pictures, and there's one of Donald Trump on a pumpkin. Mm-hmm. He's such a goofy fellow.
He looks like a pumpkin.
He does. He's orange. He's an orange boy. Mm-hmm. Anyway, not political or anything, but he's just a funny looking dude. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So I've never been to a pumpkin patch before, so I didn't really know what to expect, but they had a bunch of cool stuff. They had a corn maze that wasn't really that scary.
Yeah. We thought like people were gonna be in the corn, like typical corn maze, pretty scary, pretty spooky.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like nothing.
Yeah, there was no one in there. It was just stuff set up. I was like, they're not gonna spend the time to just chill out in here if they don't even know that people are gonna come.
Yeah. Especially since they're like holding it all day,
Exactly. So I forgot. So yeah, they had that, and then they had an actual pumpkin patch. Like they had picked pumpkins, and then they had like unpicked pumpkins.
So we
so that was really cool.
Yeah, we went to like the actual fields and stuff, and like took some pictures. And then we went on a hayride, which was.
I like the hayride.
Yeah, that was nice. It was extremely bumpy. I thought
that was
gonna like fly off or something. I don't even know.
I thought it would be lit.
It was pretty fun. The girl was like driving a tractor, and
on her
she
phone.
was just like texting or something. And
but I was like, I don't care.
At one point, she was like on a phone call. Like she was on it when we got done, and just
dude,
like,
she almost hit a tree though.
Yeah, I know.
There was like a part where I she like swerved the track. She's like, ooh, and then she sped.
She's like, she was on her phone.
I was like, oh my god, dude, I thought that tree was done for.
Dunzo.
It was pretty great though.
That's so funny.
I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was really fun. I feel like Dwight Schrute kind of hyped up the hayrides. Yeah. So then they had like a big jumpy pillowy thing.
It's kind of like a trampoline. I don't know. It was like a big inflatable. But it was like attached to the ground, and you jump on it. It was pretty fun.
What was that? I think that's where my sore throat started.
What?
It was just all like the cold air going in my like face and like in my lungs. People's feet were on there all the time. I probably got pink eye in my throat.
You did do a couple flips.
I did do a flip or two. I did some slides, although they weren't very impressive.
He was in jeans. You don't slide in jeans.
Yeah. Tell that to every rock band
Are you a rock star?
Maybe. If I want to be. Yeah. So that was cool. They had a corn like play area, like a sandbox.
Instead of a sandbox, it was like full of the corn kernels.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Joslyn thought it was super lame.
That's just because one, it wasn't that big.
It did look bigger in the pictures.
And there was a lot of kids in there, and I didn't really want to go in there and be like, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna play with the corn with you guys."
I feel that. They had cool things to like put your heads in, like if you have the families and stuff, like little spooky characters,
like cardboard cutout stuff.
Yeah, those were really cool. Although they were wood, they were like quality. They were high quality cutouts.
They definitely all did them all themselves.
Oh yeah, but I like that though. I like that they weren't all just like store bought stuff.
They had a pumpkin cannon.
That was the coolest thing.
So like, she like put the pumpkin in and then let like the air or whatever go to it. And then they shot it at like a broken down bus.
I will show the slow-mo video on the YouTube version. So if you're on Spotify, check out the YouTube version.
It was pretty
I will show the slow-mo pumpkin cannon. The Pumpkinator. Dun dun dun.
Oh my gosh. That's
not
what
the Pumpkinator. The Pumpkinator is the thing from Timmy Turner or Fairy. What was it called? Fairy Odd Parents. That's a cool episode. We still have to watch that episode for our month of spookiness. But that's a great episode. Anyone that's seen that episode knows that that's like one of the best Halloween specials. So is the SpongeBob one. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Yeah, this lady she did 3 shots. She put the pumpkin in the thing, and then it just went, it just like exploded out.
Shot it at this huge bus.
Yeah, it was lit.
This bus was like destroyed, man.
Oh yeah, it was so cool. It was rad.
It would have been cool if we could like shoot it ourselves.
Yeah, but
like she said that like people like you fly back.
Yeah,
it's like shooting a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a literal cannon, so like.
Yeah, and she said it hurts sometimes. So.
Yeah. But I mean, you could set up a triggering mechanism and like stand far away.
Yeah.
But whatever. Yeah, and then they also had like a haunted house. I was only gonna go if Joslyn went because she was calling me a pansy. But she didn't even go, so like.
I don't do any of that stuff. You know
like,
that.
Although I kind of want to be a scarer for our haunted house. I think it'd be fun.
That our colleges.
Just to see people's reactions and stuff. But yeah, I think that'd be rad.
He wants to be a scare actor.
Let's see what else. They had a pony. They had little goats. I got some pictures of the goats eating out of a pumpkin, which was really cute.
And on the hayride we saw cows eating pumpkins.
Yeah.
They just really feed all their animals pumpkins.
It's pretty great. I tried a pumpkin spice latte for the first time this weekend.
And he loves it.
It was okay.
No. You were like,
this
is so good.
It was so much better than a regular mocha frap. What did I get? Mocha? I just got like a mocha.
Usually.
I'm not a basic Visco girl. I don't know what the coffee
You're
is.
You're the one getting pumpkin spice lattes.
Whoa. Slow your roll. I'm not getting this on the daily, even though I would if I could. But it's better. It's so much better. I don't even care what anyone says. I don't
like the spice taste.
It was way more spice. It was much better the day after because I put it in the fridge to save it for the next morning, and it was much better after I let it sit in the fridge overnight because it was a lot less spicy. Not less spicy, but the pumpkin flavor was so good. It was like a pumpkin pie coffee, and it was so yummy. I just I don't know. I loved it, so now I'll join the bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even care. I thought it was delicious. Yeah. So, that was my experience over the weekend.
Yeah.
What else was at the pumpkin patch? I feel like there's more stuff at the pumpkin patch that I'm not. There was a giant slide, which was really fun. Me and you only went down it once, but I mean,
he saw
it was such
the ducks go down the slide. He was just walking by. I was looking to pick out my pumpkin, so I wasn't paying attention. And he said he saw 2 ducks go down the slide.
No, I swear to God they did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not yeah, it happened.
I did see them walk away, so I don't know.
These 2 ducks went down the slide. I'm being for realsies. Yeah. Over the weekend we did an escape room, and it was a very cool escape room. We
always go to escape rooms. We love them, but we made it out, and we've made it out of a couple of them.
I feel like we've made it out of more than we haven't.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't made it out of 2, and we've made it out of 4.
Yeah. I don't
3,
know.
4. Something
We're definitely gonna go back again because we've been to this one twice now.
Yeah.
The one here, and we'll go back because
we beat this one, but we didn't even beat the one that was easier than this one.
I know. Maybe.
I was like, what?
Well, that was our first one ever.
Oh, that's true. But at the same time, maybe it was because, the
last one we did here was the first time I've ever even done an escape room.
I feel like I overthink a lot of stuff.
He does tend
when
to do
we
that
do
escape rooms.
So I think that I'm better at some of the harder stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm it's so crazy, it might just work. I don't know if you can legally talk about solutions.
We probably shouldn't.
But I was touching a thing in the room, and Joslyn said, "Oh, don't touch that. It's just it's just something that's in a room it's something that's in every room ever." And I was like, I don't know.
He's like, it might be a part of this.
I don't know. I feel it feels kind of loosey goosey.
Half an hour later, we're like, what the heck are we supposed to do? And then so we asked for a clue because you can get clues.
Yeah.
You get 3 or whatever. We asked for a clue. And they say to use that.
And I was like, I knew it.
I was like, whatever.
I was like, I knew it. And I was tugging at it, and he was like, please don't tug at it. Mm-hmm. He was like, it'll go easily. Please don't tug. And I was like, okay. But I was like, I knew it. I knew we had to do this thing.
I love it.
I don't know. I felt
escape
smart.
rooms. I wish they weren't so expensive.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
expensive.
it's what, $25?
Well, the one that we went to for Danessa's birthday, or was it Haley's birthday? It was Danessa's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was $7 per person?
Yeah.
That one was so
lame.
thrown together in an hour.
If you go there and you're like, oh my god, this is so fun, go to more because some of them are so cool. And they involve so much. The past ones that we've been into, they don't have just one room. They have 3 to 4 to 5 rooms.
Yeah.
And it's
those ones are quality.
you have to unlock all of those and then get out.
Yeah.
Which is
like the Mall of America
insane.
one.
Yeah, that one
cool.
had like
that
5 rooms.
That one was dope.
Yeah.
Um,
And for being in Mall of America, having like 5 rooms.
I was like, how do they have room for all this in this one room?
I know.
I was like, what? No
they must
way.
have rented out so much space for that.
Yeah, I guess.
Because that was not the only
I know. I was
theme
like,
that
Jesus.
they had.
Yeah, they had like 6. They had like 6 of those rooms.
Yeah. We have yet to try the one in our hometown, but I mean, I don't expect.
I'm sure it's close.
I don't expect much. Yeah.
I'm sure it's close to the other poopy one, but
yeah.
who knows?
I don't expect
know.
much out of
Price
it.
is very close to quality.
Yeah.
When it comes to the escape rooms, but at the same time, it's like it's pretty. It is kind of expensive, so like
it can be expensive,
Yeah.
but it's. I love it.
But we did get a 15% off coupon.
Yes, that's
So
why
that was good.
we're gonna go back because that the one we have here we just love it.
Yeah.
It's the one we've done 2 at. We're probably gonna go do 3 because they give you coupons if you want to go back.
Exactly. I haven't even started coloring my pumpkin yet.
Oh, me either.
Because I
couldn't find a really cute idea.
I really don't know what to draw on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What was our checklist? I forgot. We had like a whole bunch of stuff we were going to talk about. Oh, yeah, last week we kind of debated our 2 supervillain teams, our horror villain teams, and although I believe I made some very good points out of the Instagram poll that we put out,
the people have chosen.
which you can follow us at barely_adults.
Yes, on Instagram.
But the results are in, and it has resulted that Team Scream Queens has won. Team Big Spook Energy, was that my name?
Yes.
Big Spook Energy has been defeated by the polls
Yes.
of people who didn't even listen to the reasonings.
It's fine.
But it's fine. I'll give you this one. You can have this one, Chief.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
So I did win. Just gonna put that out there.
You won, but
I won.
I don't know. You won.
I just want to keep hearing you say that.
You won.
I won.
But I don't know. I think I did pretty good at saying my reasonings. So
We're also gonna talk about like what we were scared of as kids,
yes.
or like what we're scared of now because
yes, I have some
fears are like
fears don't leave.
That's
most of the time. Some things I'm not scared of anymore.
Unless something happens to you and you like overcome it yourself.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
Like puberty.
No, it's not what I meant.
It's scary at first, but once you're done, you're like,
wow.
Piece of cake.
Totally.
Yep. So yeah. I think I might go scary with my pumpkin. I might do a little scary face.
Yeah.
Kind of angry with sharp teeth and everything. Yeah. So, what were you scared of as a kid?
As a kid?
And why were you scared of that? Do you think?
I don't know.
Just name something you were scared of. I'll help you through this. We can have therapy couch time.
I don't know. Monsters under my bed.
Really? Like legit?
Legit scared.
Like
Legit?
classic underneath your bed.
Legit, I sometimes had to sleep with my light on.
Did you hear like other kids talking about monsters or like see it in movies and you were like, that's real?
Yeah, mainly.
Why is it underneath the bed?
Because there's that space, and sometimes I'd like sleep with my hand like
okay,
off
that's
of the bed.
real though.
Yeah,
and I'd be like, no, I have to be on the bed.
Yeah,
if I'm on the bed,
seriously.
then they can't get
and
me.
it's not comfy. It sucks.
I've so felt that before.
Yeah.
Except like my blanket would come off my feet sometimes, and I'd be like, oh no, get in there, and I'd be like, if I'm in the blanket, then I'm safe. It's like a shield, you know. I don't know. I wasn't really scared of like monsters under my bed.
Yeah.
I was more scared of like monsters outside of my windows.
I was scared of like ghosts and stuff.
Ghosts.
Like
I don't know if I was scared of ghosts.
like my the house we used to live in.
Yeah.
Well, a long time ago, my brother used to live with us. Like, he's out of state now, but he used to live with us in that house, and he, like, I don't know the story as much as, like, my sisters and my brother do.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he woke up or something, and there was, like, an old lady or, like, an old man. I don't remember exactly. Like, standing in his room, like, staring at him or something, or, like, sitting on his bed or something, and he just started, like, bawling. And my brother is a pretty serious dude. Like, he does not, I don't know, he doesn't make up stuff, he's not joking about stuff, he's pretty serious. And so, I did not like that house because...
Did you think it was haunted from then on?
Oh, yeah, we all did. After we moved out of that house, like... after he moved out of state, I slept in the room that was next to where his room was.
That's insane.
Pretty rough, I'll say that.
Yeah, I've never really had, like...
My brother also
ghost
doesn't
fears.
cry, so...
I've had ghost stories before, which
Yeah,
I've
we
told on
know.
the podcast,
Yeah.
but, like... I don't think I was scared. I wouldn't say that, like, it was a fear of mine.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's something scary, but it just wasn't, like... It wasn't something that, like, would haunt me in my dreams.
Yeah.
But, like Chucky, that guy is a freaky little one. That dude used to scare the heck out of me. And now I see that the movies are more of a comedy than anything.
Yeah.
I guess the later ones, the first ones aren't really... The first couple aren't really, like, comedy, but once you get to, like, Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, it's just, like, all-out comedy for the most part. Yeah. And, like, I would have... Okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but this is a real dream that I've had before.
Alright, let's...
I don't know if it really counts as a nightmare. It's like half nightmare, half, like, just regular dream.
Okay.
It starts off with me as a kid, and I'm in this giant hallway. Like, I feel so small compared to the rest of the hallway. I'm about, like, the size of, like... I'm, like, the size of a iPhone charger box.
Wow.
That's very specific.
That's very specific.
Anyway, I'm really small. And the hallway is massive. There's a big red carpet. And for some reason, I need to get to the door. That's on the other side of the hallway. And it's like a million miles away.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still see it. And if I know if I get there, then I'll be okay. But there's a problem.
What?
Chucky's chasing me.
Oh, of course.
And he's huge. He's like normal size, but I'm small as heck, so he's massive. So he's throwing knives at me.
Oh gosh.
He's chucking knives. He's got like forks and stuff, and he's got that evil grin, and he's stomping down the hallway. And that was usually the part where I would either wake up or stay asleep and something cool would happen. If I woke up, I would be sweating and I would be frightened.
Yeah.
But if I managed to stay asleep, I'm not joshing you, my grandma, Karen, would come down from, like, out of nowhere, from the ceiling. She would jump down. She was about the same size as Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
And she would pull karate on him.
Oh my god.
My grandma would
Karen.
karate Chucky to death.
That's
And I would be in the back like, woo, go Karen. And I don't even know why. I don't even know why her, for one, and why, like, karate.
I don't know.
It was so weird.
That's
She was, like, flying across, like, the room and everything, and I was like, what is happening right now?
That's kind of...
It was insane.
Especially, like, Karen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. She's, like, the nicest lady ever. But, I don't know. It's real. It's real. But, everyone in my family knows that I was scared of freaking Pennywise as a kid. Because, like, I mean, have you seen the guy? He's very scary. He looks like he wants to touch you in naughty places.
Oh my God.
He's very, very creepy looking. Just as, like, a dude. Even without the makeup, he's already scary. Yeah. But with the makeup, he's even more scary. And with that big rad clown nose, dude, I just want to punch it. I just want to punch him in the face. In the movie, my like dad and like my brother used to watch it all the time, and he used to freak me out because like there's the first scene of the movie is a little girl, and I guess it's technically not a movie, but whatever. And it's like a little girl, and she's like riding her tricycle by her house or something. And she pulls up to her house, and she looks in the laundry, like, floating in the wind.
Yeah.
And it's all white laundry. And then out of nowhere, Pennywise is there. And he, like, starts waving at her. And then he just, like, flashes, and he's gone. And then he goes back to her, and she's like, what the heck? And then it flashes back to the laundry. It waves in the wind. And then you see his face, and he's just, like, staring at her, like, ready to eat her. And then it, like, waves away, and then he's gone, and then it, like, zooms in on the girl's face, like, screaming like it's a Goosebumps episode. And that part used to freak me out, just because, like, if you saw his face, it's so creepy. Yeah. And that just stuck with me. And, dude, I swear to you, Pennywise was in, like, 98% of my nightmares.
That's rough.
I know. And
now you're, like, watching his movies, and it's no big deal.
Not even scary. It's like whatever. But yeah, that was no bueno. Like I just like I don't even want to think about it anymore.
Alright.
That gives me the creeps. But I want to look up a picture to show you.
Like the old.
Yeah. Anything else you were scared of as a kid?
Not as a kid, but now.
Yeah, what scares you now besides death?
Slenderman.
Oh yeah, you've told me that before.
Freaks me. He's disgusting. He's literally like, where'd your face go, dude? Where are your kneecaps? I don't even know.
Where are your kneecaps?
Yeah, he's literally. He's disgusting.
This is what it looked like. That's creepy, right?
That's creepy.
That's super scary. Look at that face.
That's
it was there for like a flash too.
Ew.
It was like, and I'm like, oh my god. So, like, when Slenderman, like, controversy was coming up, like, people getting killed because of the game, and, like, claiming it was because of the game.
Yeah.
Did that, like, freak you out?
I didn't think it was very true, though. I mean, like...
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't seem very reasonable, but...
I remember I went to religion school when, like, that Slenderman killing was, like, a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, like... We spent a whole day in the religion class talking about, like, what sins could have gone into it.
Oh my god.
And, like, why, like, somebody would do that. And, like, is media too violent and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, you guys are high. It's not that it's not the game that's, like, creepy that caused these kids to go out and kill this girl. It's not the game's fault. It's the fact that these girls were, like, insane. And, like, although they might not, like, medically be insane, you're insane if you kill someone. I don't even care. Unless it's, like, self-defense or something.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah. But, like, yeah. It was super weird. I was like, why are we talking about this right now? I was like, shouldn't we, like, be learning about God and stuff?
I'm also scared of, owls.
Oh, that's true. I know about that one.
Don't like them. I really don't. They really freak me out.
I think, you know what the problem I think is? You've never seen that owl movie that I've talked about before.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like called Guardians, Owls of something. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with a G. But like, it's the most beautiful owl movie ever. It's like an animated kids movie, although it's kind of serious, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like death and stuff in it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's not graphic or
Yeah.
anything, but like, because it's for kids, but like, I don't know. It's
What's
very.
it about?
That's a good question. I think like there's like an evil owl that was like, I think he was like betrayed or something. This is very me just like remembering from like the last time I saw the movie, which was when I was a kid.
Probably a million years ago.
Yeah, and
oh, that pumpkin's really cute.
thank you. And what even happened? I think an owl went evil mode for some reason, and he has like a moon eye or something, which just means that his eye is blank.
Their eyes are just
like he just has a white eye. He just has like a white eye. He's evil though. That's how you know he's evil, when like they have an evil eye. And like the owls are like threatened by him. Like he's gonna like destroy their city, like their owl city or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to like defend against him or something. It's very, I really don't remember this movie. I just remember it being super dope. Like look at that. This owl has like armor on its head. That's dope.
I don't think that's dope.
Oh, look how cute that owl is though. I'm showing her pictures of the movie. That's cute.
That's
Right?
cute.
Look at that one.
Mm.
What?
That's
what?
freaky. Look at him.
Oh, this is dope though. Look at them with their armor. I don't know. I think we should watch it because I think you'd enjoy it. This is the evil guy. See that? See his messed up eye?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know he's the bad guy.
That's how I feel like they all look like.
This is like the scene that was like in 3D and all the water was like splashing everywhere. That was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's such like a
in theaters.
Yeah. Oh shoot, is it a book series? It's a book series. Oh, what's that one book series with the cats? That like every girl would read in like middle school. It was like Warriors or something like that. You know those books?
I don't.
Oh, I swear it's called Warriors.
Like cat warriors.
I don't know. It was like, I don't know. It was about like cats. Yeah, these books. There's 1,000 of these things.
Oh yeah.
There's literally 1,000,000 of these books. I'm not even joking.
I feel like I'm not gonna say that.
What?
I was gonna call out someone for like reading them.
Dang. There's so many of those. I know somebody who definitely read them. I won't call them out, but like...
That's what I just...
Well, these could be different people, you don't know. Look at all these books! There's a picture of all the books!
That's a lot.
That's so many books! Hold on, let me see this. I gotta do some math here for a second.
Make sure they're all different.
That's 10... No, they're all different, I can tell. That's 10 in a row. Wait, maybe they're the same book. Or maybe they're like the same. Nope, these are different books. Okay. So that's 10 in a row, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 78 as of right now.
Oh my god. Right now?
78 of the same series. How much... This person's just pulling story out of her butthole at this point.
Yeah, maybe like... instead of making a bunch of different books, they make them all the same series, just make them cats.
They are such, like... The books are so, like, the title you would think they have.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Warriors is, like, the series, but the title is, like, Into the Wild, Fire and Ice, Rising Storm, The First Battle. Like, they're so,
all
like...
names of cats.
No, the cat... I know that the cats' names are, like, Snow, or, like, Shadow, and, like, super edgy stuff like that. I don't know. I always thought the cats were just like... I thought it was just on the cover for some reason.
Yeah.
It sounded really dope, until I realized that the main characters of the book are cats.
Yeah.
And then I was like...
But I mean, I feel like it's
I
probably
don't know.
not that different. Like, they just happen to be cats. And
You
they just,
remember that one?
talk about doing
You
cat
remember that
stuff.
one story that my cousin was telling us about?
Yes.
That book thing?
That's what I thought you were talking about at first.
No, cat... What was it called? Like, mermaids?
Oh, yes.
It was like mermaids, but they're half cats.
They were like little children's books.
That's
I was
amazing.
like, this is amazing.
That was amazing.
Yes, it was.
She was like describing it so, like,
She's
professionally.
so into
she was
it.
so into it, and I loved it. It was hilarious.
This was... When was this?
Thanksgiving, I think.
No, it was like Easter.
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
I don't know. But... Oh, yeah,
That was-
we wouldn't have been dating. Well, we would have been dating for, like, a couple
this
weeks,
had to be
maybe.
pretty
If it was
recent.
last Thanksgiving. I think it was Easter.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That was the best.
That was so funny.
She was, like, describing it. She was so...
Yeah,
She was
she's
so
so
genuine.
into And she's like,
about how
oh
she
yeah,
felt.
I have like 50 of these.
I know, and then she went upstairs and got all of them. She's like, look at all of them.
We were like pretty seriously talking about like, hey, can you like recommend these to me? Because I'm going to go find them at the library.
I was
He
genuinely,
was like so like,
genuinely
I'm
kind
going to
of
start
wanted.
reading these.
I was
I'm like,
genuinely interested. She was hyping it up a lot.
Yeah.
She was very hyping it up. I
And
was
we were like
dude.
asking her like what their powers were. And
Yeah, they all had like different powers and stuff. It was very cool. I recommend.
Pretty funny.
What was your favorite movie that we watched this week? If you can
For our
even remember
spooky
all
movies?
of them. Yeah.
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town? You've never seen Halloween Town
Not
before.
fully, no.
Which I couldn't believe. Can you believe that, guys? Joslyn never saw Halloween Town as a kid. And that blew my mind because every Halloween, it was like a tradition for Disney
It was a
Channel.
tradition for us to go to the pumpkin patch.
Well, like Disney hyped up Halloween Town so much on like every commercial would
Where'd
be
you
like,
get your pumpkins from? The store?
yeah, like Walmart.
What? You went to Walmart to get your pumpkins?
Who cares? Well, now I realize that it's definitely more fun to go to the pumpkin patch.
See?
But, well, okay, so like, the picking the pumpkin wasn't much of like the big deal. It was the carving of the pumpkin that was more of like
Yeah,
a thing to us.
we did that too.
Yeah.
We mainly went to the pumpkin patch when like we were younger and stuff,
Mhm.
and all my cousins could come, like my grandma and stuff.
Yeah. So Halloween Town was your favorite,
I liked it.
and let everyone know that that's compared to Casper.
I fell asleep.
You did. Granted, you did fall asleep. But tonight we're watching Zombieland because tomorrow
Zombieland comes out.
Zombieland 2 comes out, and then
Did you book
we're gonna
that?
do a movie review.
Did you book the tickets for
Not yet.
What?
They won't run out.
Come on, just
If they
book
didn't
them
run
right
out,
now.
if they didn't run out for Joker, I doubt that they'll run out for
Book
Zombieland
them
2.
right now. Just
I will. Don't worry. Yeah, so that's gonna be lit. It's gonna be hype. Hopefully my car works.
it'll.
um,
You haven't driven it in a little bit.
I drove it yesterday. Oh, I didn't drive it yesterday.
No.
We should go out there sometime.
Today?
Yeah.
What time is it?
We got time. We can go walk out there and start it, drive it around a little bit around the parking lot.
His car's been having a lot of like problems and.
Yeah. I just want my poor baby to be okay.
I'm right here.
You know
That's
what
not
I'm
what
talking
I know.
about.
He doesn't even call me that. It's okay. That's too cheesy.
What is our movies for the next week? Because I know we didn't talk about last week. Last week we didn't talk about this past week's movies, and honestly, I can't even remember all of them that we watched.
I can look.
Because we kind of went off the schedule a little bit.
Yeah, because a lot of them like were on Netflix or they took them off Netflix.
Yeah.
So we couldn't find them, so we had to resort to looking at other movies. But like we found a lot of good ones.
We watched. What did we watch? We watched Wallace and Gromit.
We watch Hotel Transylvania, Monster
Yeah.
House, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep.
Charlie's Halloween thing. Wasn't that that was We Bare Bears?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was so
We
cool.
watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. The
Oh
Halloween
yeah, we
episode.
did. Yeah.
We also watched Curious George. That one was so bringing through.
Yeah. So for this next week, tonight is Zombieland. Tomorrow is Zombieland 2. And if you want to, I have it booked as Scooby-Doo 2.
Okay.
If you also want to watch that, but I don't know. Friday is The Office Halloween. Saturday.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Saturday is
Wait,
Treehouse of...
Which Halloween? Because
Any of them.
we can watch all of them.
Yeah. I have The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. Sunday is SpongeBob Halloween. Monday is Hocus Pocus. And Tuesday... Ooh, I have it as Hotel Transylvania, but we watched that.
We already watched that.
So maybe we'll watch Monster Squad since we didn't watch that. And you don't even know how lit
I
Monster
don't even
Squad is.
know what that is, I swear.
It's a bunch of kids.
Or squad.
They're a squad.
The monsters?
Monsters, like the base monsters. Dracula, Frankenstein,
Oh yeah.
the Mummy, the Wolfman, I think isn't it? Yeah. And the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Gotcha.
They all come back to life.
Ooh.
And they're gonna wreak havoc on the city.
Okay.
But we can't let that happen. So what we do?
Build a squad.
We build a squad.
So wait, the squad isn't of monsters?
I guess you could see it as the monsters. But the Monster Squad is the kids going to kill the monsters.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like the Ghostbusters, but for kids.
Okay.
But they're not as nerdy as the Ghostbusters.
Sure.
Wait, isn't Ghostbusters playing on Friday?
Oh yeah.
All right,
it's
so
playing here.
we'll shift it. We'll shift it around a little
At
bit.
the
We'll shift it
college.
around. We'll shift it around, and then next week, that's when we get spooky.
Yeah, because we're kind of just doing like, I don't know, little Halloween things, you know, like, oh,
Yeah.
this is cute, like that.
Yeah.
Sort of.
But that's when we get spooky.
Oh gosh,
Yep, it's gonna get lit.
it's gonna get lit.
You are going to watch both Halloweens for the first time. And by the end of it, you will be so
No,
hyped.
you talk about how scary those are.
No, I saw... How many times did I go see Halloween when it was in theaters?
I don't know.
Literally, I saw it like 9 times. Because I would go after work. And that's when you would work late.
Yeah.
So I would just go to the movie
Yeah.
and then come get you after. Yeah. So that's going to be lit. But for now, you know, I mean, do you have anything else you want to say? We're at about 40-some minutes right now.
What are some things you're scared of?
I mean, mainly it was just Pennywise and, like, Chucky.
But, like, now.
Now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of...
Me when I pop around the corner.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm more scared of, like, real stuff
Yeah.
than,
Like
like
what?
fictional stuff. Like, I'm scared of, like...
Like, owls are real.
Yeah. I'm scared of, like hackers.
Yeah.
Or, like, losing all my money in my bank account.
Yeah, he's very scared of that, I'll say that.
Or, like, I'm scared
Very
of, like,
cautious.
I don't even know what else to say. I'm scared of, like family members dying and stuff like that. Because I've never been through something like that.
What?
And I don't want to go through that, so, like, it freaks me out. Because everyone else, when people in their family dies, or, like, people that are close to them, they get all sad.
Well,
And and I, like, can't talk to them, and they get, like, I don't know. And I don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to go through that. Like, I kind of had to go through that with, like, Jinx. I was sad that when she had to leave. She didn't die, but I mean, she like, I don't take care of her anymore, so.
So we had to go off to college.
Yeah, and I imagine it's like that, but even worse. So yeah, I'm scared of like that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm scared of like having to. I'm scared of having to go to war.
You're not gonna.
That's what people in the 30s thought.
Oh my gosh.
And then the 40s came and they were like, "You're out. You're out. Get out there," you know. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff I'm more scared of. I'm scared of like, I don't know, maybe like doing time for something that you didn't do.
Are you gonna get busted?
Like a heist or something. I don't know. Or like how it always happens in the movies, like somebody else dies and then like you just happen to be standing there with a knife in your hand, you know?
You think that's gonna happen to you?
Hey, I don't think Pennywise is gonna pop up anywhere, but I'm still scared. I mean, what do you expect? That's a really cute pumpkin.
Thank you.
I think our pumpkins are really cute.
Should I add eyebrows?
Nah, I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Maybe like 3 lines on each of its cheeks so it looks like it's blushing.
What do you mean?
Like they do with like anime characters.
But like, how should I put the lines?
Hold on, I'll show you. 3 lines. Blush. It's hard to describe. I'll show you. Oh, that's not what I mean. Oh.
So basically makeup palettes just showed up on his screen, but that's his fault, so.
Talk about something. I'm trying to like
I don't know what
search.
to talk about. Are you gonna draw this pumpkin? Or this one? Or this one? This one? This one?
I honestly don't know.
I feel like you should have just like one little cute one. I got my 2 little cute ones. I'm gonna draw this one.
I legit can't find an example of like the 3 lines. It's like, oh, is this an example? Kind of like that, but it's like
I feel like mine would not turn out like that.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But, yeah.
Are we gonna take pictures of these?
Yeah, I can share them on there.
Okay.
I'll show you guys on the
I'll
YouTube version
pictures.
on what our pumpkins look like that we drew on.
Yeah.
Other than that, do you have anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. Like, follow us on our social media.
Yeah. We're at Barely Adults on Instagram. That's where we usually try to keep up to date. That's where we do polls and stuff. That's where you can leave suggestions. That's a public account, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can message us stuff. Message us.
We like to post like the little Instagram question things, you know,
Yeah.
asking for suggestions.
Suggestions.
We get a lot of cute ones, but like, I mean, we could always use more.
Preview on next week's podcast.
Yes.
Is Davy Jones' locker real?
Oh my.
Find out next week. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's the actual topic. I was just trying to be funny.
Wow.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I won't scare you this week because my voice is out and I don't want to yell.
Boom.
So, oh! Joslyn got you. Oh my god.
I didn't even get them.
Plot twist. I bet you guys didn't even expect that. Oh my gosh, we got you. Alright, we'll see you next week. We need to leave.